Councillor Fata, I don't know, I'm not going to let you answer that because this question is far beyond the reach of our study that was presented this evening.
Okay, second question.
All right.
Individuals that are caught that are of no fixed address, are these individuals dealt with by police services? Are they, for example, are they shipped on an eastbound Greyhound bus and...
you're really straying off the report right now. If you were asking about where in the stats do these people, how they're located in the stats, but shipping them on an eastbound bus out...
Well, we can't go north anymore. Anyway, do they have do you have the law enforcement capabilities to send them on a bus if they have no fixed address in Sault Ste. Marie?
You don't have to answer that. That's beyond the study, and Councillor Fata will contact you after and get his answer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Are there any other questions?
Can we have any correlation between crime and drugs? I would say, personally speaking, that that's a very serious issue. That there's a very strong correlation between crimes and Sault Ste. Marie.
Okay, you asked the question and now you're answering the question.
I know, I'm asking.
Who do we want to...
that was my personal opinion.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah, go ahead. You can try that one.
The study doesn't... The study that we did for this purpose does not speak to that issue. From a law enforcement perspective, as a law enforcement officer, I can stand here and tell you I believe there is a correlation between crime and the attempt to acquire drugs and commission of crimes in order to fund or finance a drug habit. But that's me speaking as a my experience as a police officer, but has not been shown specifically in this report.
Okay. This presentation will be shown to the Police Commission, I assume, along with the school boards?
Yes, our police service board has been made aware of this presentation.
All right, okay.
One last question.
Oh, you said you had 2 and you're on 4.
Okay. Is this report intended to be a long-term solution, or are we looking at something in the short term? My sense is that we're looking for long-term solutions.
That's the intent of the council committee, but as far as I know, it's short-term and long-term.
All right. We're going to move on to comments. Councillor Sheehan? Oh, Councillor Bodlin?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to again applaud the work of the committee and all involved. There's some excellent data. I will be supporting next steps. I hope there's ways that you'll be soliciting and funneling ideas that are going to come forward. Just around the council table, I was listening to different remarks, and everyone had a different perspective of the roots of the problems and perhaps some solutions. But again, it's a reminder of the old analogy that's, it's not going to take a silver bullet. It's going to have a whole bunch of solutions involved. And it does take a village to raise a child. It's just not the parents' fault. It's just not the school's fault. It's just not access to sporting or unemployment. There's a variety, I think, of situations for every person. And in one family, you'll see one individual who will grow up to be a valedictorian, and perhaps another person who gets into youth crime. There's a number of factors at play, and I applaud your effort. It's a daunting task, but I think you are on the right foot. I'm reminded of just recently, the city of Sault Ste. Marie won a gold-rated designation from Playworks. It's an independent body. It's a provincial organization which rated our facilities, rated, I'll just read it right from here. Opportunities for youth play as defined by Playworks include such things as recreation, sports, arts, drama, dance, civic engagement, youth activism, volunteerism, social clubs, and youth leadership. And they gave us a gold rating. We were one of the only communities at the time to get a gold. 2 other communities got platinum, which is perfect. The rest got bronze, silver, and some just got a designation. However, something like this, I think, is going to really help us because we want to reapply to get platinum. At the time when this was announced, we thought that perhaps there might be a disconnect between the community and the youth, that the youth may not know what's out there, how to get to it, can we provide better access, and things of that nature. So I look forward to the next steps because in the future we want to go from gold to platinum as a community. So again, thank you very much to all involved.
Okay, Councillor Hayes. No more comments? You're done? Good. Councillor Butland?
Yes. Also, congratulations to the findings, to the committee. This is a great start, and it's always the fear. I think people want to take the starting point and jump to the end. I think it was meant as a starting point, and I hope we will encourage the committee to proceed as suggested in the resolution. Let the committee do its work. I don't want to use this, but it would be criminal if we didn't proceed on this one. Bottom line is, we talk about, well, if we build facility here, things will be better, or if we bus them from here to here, things will be better, and if we open up the schools, things will be better. There's no guarantee even on that, folks, because if you are, forgive me, because, well, it's been cited here, if you're from a low-income family, whether the soccer registration is $25 or $150 may in fact be totally irrelevant. If there's no motivation to engage that young person into a soccer program, it's a non-starter. So I think it's a bit of a daunting task before the committee and all of us, but this would appear to be an exceptional start, and let's accept it as just that. It is a start. So let's hope for all of our sakes that this works out to the best. Thank you.
Councillor Mick.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Councillor Butland's comments were a great segue into what I had to say. There's no silver bullet here. It's going to involve a many-pronged approach. One of the things that was mentioned several times tonight was transportation, and I think my fellow councillors will recall the problems we had when transportation by community bus was given 3 times a week in daylight hours. I believe it's 9 to 4 or 5 for medical and shopping for one of these neighborhoods. Now, I can imagine what we will encounter if we're asking for evening hours, maybe 7 days a week or 5 days a week, to service some of these underprivileged kids. So that's one problem that will be there. So I'm just warning councillors now, you know where my feelings are on it, and I think you're going to have to be prepared to bite the bullet. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.